very aggressive midfield selection for Phil Neville that, in his eyes, is going to allow them to chase the game, play it a little bit higher, and control the tempo. But a couple of changes, but most importantly here, what you want to see is Andrew Brody, the speed on the outside, his matchup one-on-one with Jonathan Rodriguez as they go up and down the field.
During this match day, the Timbers trying to keep pace with some teams below them. Salt Lake trying to keep pace atop the West. Underway from Providence Park. The Timbers in their away kits, the cream. Brian Farah to defend. Moreno still on it. Moreno into the middle. Oh, it's an early one!
On the inversion by Moreno to allow this space to develop down into the corner. Once it's played, then you have to have
Rodriguez knocked away, makes its way to Evander. Salt Lake wants a foul, it's not given. Moreno popping it towards Mora. Catranes, this is going to be Mosquera. And it's on frame, but it's right at Zach McMath.
You see that Eric Williamson has stepped out of position a little bit. Now I go. I take my first touch. I beat that initial line of pressure, and all of a sudden, I've got that matchup that I want in link-up play.
Here it is again. Moreno on the volley, and again, pretty easy for Zach McMath right at him. And up next, Catranes to Evander. Real question of whether or not Evander and Williamson can coexist together in a starting 11 for the Timbers. So far, so good tonight. Mosquera does so well to find Moreno. It's open for Portland. It's Rodriguez! Oh, McMath going down and making a big save. His most difficult of the night. Nelly holding off Moreno, and now Ojeda. Arango drops back, thinking about it. Has a go. Pantemis, awkward, did get a touch. It's enough. It's out for a corner. Normally an outside back, and has done a job and done a nice job for Salt Lake. Through for Gomez. This is dangerous for Salt Lake. Gomez turns on the Jets. Arango across. Araujo. Gomez back on it. Pantemis getting the touch to keep it scoreless. Timbers look content to take this lead into halftime, which they will do. Joe Dickerson blows the halftime whistle. It took just over 2 minutes for Felipe Mora to score his 11th goal of the season. Salt Lake in moments of their own, but it wasn't quite the shootout we expected between the two highest scoring teams in the West. Maybe that will change in this second half. Underway from Providence Park, the Portland Timbers leading Real Salt Lake 1-0. Diego Chara through for Moreno, Mosquera, and Mora over to Mosquera. With time, Mosquera floating it over everybody. Rodriguez! Instead, it's still 1-0, but they come again. Juan Mosquera. Evander wants it. Over Evander. Rodriguez on goal. McMath. He was late to it, and Mora across. Still there maybe for Portland. Evander and Moreno! If at first you don't succeed, try and try again.
Success because it's the willingness just progress up top high. Again, you've got the rotation to the far side. You have a 2v1. You can play that ball down into the channel.
How will Phil Neville play the rest of this match? As again, it's a giveaway. And again, the Timbers try to take advantage with Moreno and Mosquera outside of the side netting. Wants Ojeda to move forward a little bit. Instead, he'll curl it to the back post. Mosquera keeping it away from Crooks. Still there maybe for Salt Lake. Catranes floated in. Oh, off the bar. Arango arriving. First real moment he has popped up tonight.
To try and attack this from another avenue. It starts with Chicho Arango. He's trying to pick out Matt Crooks, but we talk about the commitment by the Timbers front line. How about Chicho Arango, 45 yards out after this first ball to track the play on the far side. And you forget about him. You cannot switch off.
Arango out to Chang. Ojeda. Catranes is going to try it, and Temis will make the save. Lose, making it a little tighter in the West. Timbers sure hope so as Anthony comes forward. Timbers want a third. Williamson! Oh no! It's Evander!
For the park. Anthony dragging Anelli with him. The trust that we talked about in the first half displayed on the second. And it's over at Providence Park. 3 goals,
3 points for Phil Neville and the Portland Timbers.